Alright, so we've now drawn the top and the bottom. We've got to look at drawing the sides. So I'd grab this, I want to look at drawing it from the front on. I would look at making a new component, and I'm going to make my new component called side of the carcass. Say okay. We say okay. So we now got the side of the carcass. Now we'll get sketching on this front view. Get our rectangle going. So the dimension sizes we need to be 18 mil by 584, so that the overall size of my job will end up being 600. When I finish that sketch and I extrude that to 400, I'll now look at the isometric view, select on all of the drawings, and there's my top, bottom, and my side. We now want to look at using the joint tool. So I grab that joint tool, and if I tell it even just to go right up to that corner, if I go to that front view, we'll see that I'm not quite in that corner, and I've gone too high there. So I'm actually going to send that down -8. And you can see where we are, top and bottom. And then I'm going to send it across 18. So now it's sitting inside the top and the bottom of that job. So now when I press enter, I actually want to look at, if I look at it in isometric view, and I was to turn the side off, if I zoom down to these orange views, I can turn them off. If I turn off origin, if I go down to different parts of my job and turn off construction, makes it so I can't see those orange things, but that has not actually made a rebate joint. If I put it back, it looks like it's a rebate joint, but it's not. But if I now look at going to the combine tool, and I'm saying that this is my target, and the tool that I want to cut away with is this side, and I want to keep the tool, so make sure it has keep tool selected, and I say OK. So if I now look at taking the side away, it's turned it into a rebate joint. So I now need to do that for the top as well. So the combine tool, so modify, and then find combine, pin to toolbar. I want to do the top, and the tool is going to be the side, and remember the last time I said keep the tool. So there we go, enter. I'm now going to go and make an offset plane across here. So the whole width is 450, and I've got two 18 mil widths. So 450 minus 36 is then going to give me a number of 414. Half of 414 is 207. So I'm going to construct an offset plane there at 207. I'm now going to mirror the component. The object is this, and the mirror plane is that one. Enter. It's currently not, if I turn the mirror off, it hasn't made a rebate joint. So I'm going to say combine the top, and I'm going to use that as my tool. Same again, combine my base and use that as my tool. So now if I turn off that side, it works. I'm going to change this side to be side of carcass right. And so obviously this one here can be side of carcass left. So now if I go to my picture of a house, if I look at getting rid of my where's my construction? It's in there somewhere, doesn't matter. I can live with it, but here I've drawn the carcass of my job.